Hello, this is Nas from NB Network Lessons. Hope you guys are doing okay. Thank you for joining this session. Today's topic of discussion is matrix multiplication. I'm sure you guys are already familiar with matrix. So today we're going to talk about that in algebra lesson number 29. I'm going to show you how do you multiply matrix, and then also show you some additional things which you really need to know. Now this matrix multiplication, I'm going to further in my next lesson talk about matrix inverse. These are all used in algebra as well as circuit analysis. So folks who are following me on circuit analysis, please pay attention to this because there is a use of that in circuit analysis also. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and get started. On the board, I have two matrices, okay? So this matrices has basically, if you see, it has two columns, okay? Now the rule says that if you're multiplying this by another matrix, you have to make sure that the number of rows match number of columns, okay? So over here I have two columns, column 1, column 2, and over here I have two rows, okay? So the test passes, okay? So just make sure that the number of columns match the number of rows. Otherwise you wouldn't be able to really multiply, because I'm going to show you that we're going to basically do over and down multiplication. Now let's call this right here A, okay? And let's call this right here B, all right? I want you to find out, multiply A times B, okay? So you're not really multiplying two variables, you're multiplying two matrices. So let's go ahead and see how that's done. So what we do is that we write down 2, 3, 4, 5 times, I'm going to write this matrix down, 3, 7, 4, 1, 0, 5, 3, 1. So what we're going to do is we're going to take 2 and 3, this row right here, and multiply this by first column. So you're going over and down. So let's see how that plays out. Okay. So 2 times 3 is, this is going to be 2 times 3, then 3 multiplied by 0 plus 3 multiplied by 0. Okay. Move on to the next one. 2 times 7 is 2 times 7 plus 3 times 5. All right, stay with me now. Now next one, 2 times 4, okay, plus 3 times 3. 2, 3 multiplied by the column right here, over and down, plus 2 times 1 is 2, plus 3 times 1 is 3, okay? Put a big bracket right here. So we're done with this. Now we move on to the next one, all right? Over and down. So 4 times 3 is, I'm just going to put 4 times 3 and simplify it in next step. All right, and then 5 plus 5 times 0. Go to the next one, over and down. 4 times 7 plus 5 times 5. Over and down. 4 times 4 plus 5 times 3. Okay, now the last one, 4 and 5, this row is going to multiply by this column, over and down. So 4 times 1 plus 5 times 1. Okay. So now this is my matrix. Okay. Now I can further simplify it just like this. So if I simplify this, 2 times 3 is 6. 6 plus 3 times 0 is 0. So it's going to be 6. 2 times 7, 14. Plus 3 times 15. That's going to be 29. 2 times 4, 8. 8 plus 9 is 17. 2 plus 3 in this case is going to be 5. Moving on to the next one. Next row right here. 4 times 3, 12. 12 times plus 5 times 0 is just going to be 12. 4 times 7, 28. 28 plus 25, that's going to be 53. 4 times 4, 16. 16 plus 15, 31. 4 times 4 plus 5 is going to be 9. So this is the answer. This is the answer if you multiply A matrix by B matrix. That is the answer. Now, keep in mind, I just want to, I'm going to come back and show you that in the next lecture. If you're multiplying 2 matrix A times B, it's not equal to B times A. Okay? A times B, answer is this. But if we multiply B times A, this is not going to be the answer. And I'm going to show you that in my next lecture. So thank you for watching. Stay tuned. I'm going to come back and show you, prove that to you. Take care of yourself. Thank you. Bye-bye.